Hi everyone, this is Joanna. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I wanted to show you how to create this really neat card using watercolor markers. I have used watercolor pencils in the past, but this is the first time that I actually started playing with watercolor markers, and they are amazing. And the stamp set that I'm using today is Bloom with Hope by Stampin' Up. We're going to use the big flower as well as the branch. So let's get started. Before we start stamping on the watercolor paper, I want to make sure that I apply the anti-static powder to it. We don't want the embossing powder to get stuck to anything but the areas with the Versamark. So let's get started. I'm ready for my flower, and I'm gonna stamp it right here. There you go. And it's time for the embossing powder. There you go. Now I apologize for the noise, but it's just gonna take a second. Okay, so now that we have it embossed, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mask it. And what I want to do is I'm going to mask it and stamp the branches. So I'm going to take that, put one branch on top, the other one towards the bottom. And my doggy's barking. There you go. And it's time to apply more embossing powder. There you go. Okay, now this time around I already embossed the flower. So there you go. I have it all embossed, and we are ready to start playing with watercolor markers. And I will be using the Ohuhu, which are very inexpensive, perfect for a newbie like myself. I'm not very picky when it comes to watercolor markers. Anyways, we're going to start by applying the red, and I'm going to come in with the orange, and I'm going to pull the red out. Now in order for me to pull the red out with orange, I need to make sure that the flower is still saturated, which means that I cannot do more than, let's say, a third of the flower at a time, otherwise it's going to dry out and it won't work. And now I'm going to pull out the yellow. I'm going to pull the orange and the red with the yellow. There you go. And I'll go in with the dark red just to add some little accents here and there. And if I feel that it's maybe a little bit too dark, I'll go with the orange and pull that out. Now, like I mentioned, this is the first time that I'm playing with the watercolor markers, so I'm not an expert, but I've been watching a lot of videos on the internet, on Pinterest and YouTube. So it seems that this technique is working for me, but it may not work for someone else. So there you go. I'm going to pull it out again, and you can see that some of my markers have squished tips, and I don't think really it's the marker's fault. I think it's actually me, the way I was putting the tops on. So I think you have to take a little bit more care. You see, I'm sure that there are some markers that are better quality than others. I don't think this is the case. These are great markers, but obviously I didn't know in the beginning how to work them very well, and that's what happened. But it's fine for the application that I'm using for right now, because I'm not doing any detailed areas. So I'm almost done with it, and a little bit more, and orange. Let's grab the orange. Oh, I forgot about this one here. That's okay. And the yellow, and we are almost done. There you go. Oh, let me add some dark red to it, just to make it prettier. And for the center, I'm just gonna do a little dab of yellow and then the orange. There you go. And there is our flower. And for the leaves, I'm gonna use 2 greens, 1 light green. The other one is gonna be a little bit darker. There you go. I'm not sure how many of those leaves we're gonna see after I start putting flowers on, but we'll see. There you go. All right. So we are done with the main flower. I see that I missed a little bit here. That will bug me. I don't think you'll be able to see it anyways. We're gonna grab another piece of paper and I'm going to once again apply the anti-static powder and stamp 2 flowers, 2 additional flowers, and I will emboss them again. And I will emboss them, I will color them and cut them out. There you go. I'm going to spare you guys the embossing buzzing. So I already did that. I did all that. And I embossed them. And I colored them. And I cut them out. So there. Now, I'm just looking at my card. I don't know if you can tell that I made a couple of layers here. The top flower, I just put a single foam, and the bottom flower is double foam. And I kind of like how it falls off the edge. They both fall off the edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this cardstock to the black cardstock that I'm going to be using as the back. That way it's going to be easier for me to position them. There you go. There. Perfect. And I noticed that I didn't take such a good care in coloring the branches here, so I'll just go back and fix those guys really quickly. There you go. Alright, and now it's time. It's time to figure out how I'm going to do it. So this guy is gonna, this flower is going to, the top one is gonna have a single layer, and this one is gonna have a double layer of foam tape. So there you go. Let's do that. I got these cute foams in 99-cent store, and they are so convenient because they're already pre-cut in those little rectangles, and you can just whip them up. Okay, so this is gonna go there, so I want that one here, and also I wanted to go off the edge just a little bit, and this one here is gonna be the one with the double foam. There you go. Oh, double. Don't forget another one. Okay. I really love how many different levels you can add to your card with the foam. Alright, so I'm going to kind of flow off the edge a little bit. Let me see how I want this. This is how I want it. There you go, that's how I want it. There you go. There you go. And there you have the card, almost. Now we just need the greeting. I'm not going to emboss it, but on my original card I did clear emboss it. I put a couple of layers of clear embossing powder on it. Now what I'm going to do today I'm just going to apply regular glue. And I love the glue with the needle tips. They're just so convenient for all the cutouts. And the cutouts are becoming so intricate nowadays that the glue is absolutely fantastic for it. All right. All right. There you go. And there goes our hello. And you know what? I noticed that I got some glue on top, and I really don't like the way it looks, so I'm gonna fix it. And what I'm gonna do is, I already have my clear the glitter marker. What I was going to use the glitter marker, and I am using it for, is for the center of the flowers. So let me see if I can go in and just add a little bit of glitter to my hello, so that you will not be able to see the glue that I just applied to it accidentally. Alright, oh yeah, I think it worked. I don't think that you can see the glue, I think that you can see all the glitter. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It is such a fun and easy card, and I just absolutely love the watercolor markers. I will definitely use them more. And I hope you guys got some great ideas from today, and check with me next time. Thanks.